how's Sam doing? And second of all, how big was this win for you guys?
Yeah, I just left Sam, and we'll see. We get an MRI tomorrow, and we'll see. What I did, I just hugged him and just told him, I said, Missouri starts out so fast. We've had back-to-back games getting gut punched, and your start energized everybody. Just the confidence he had to start us off again. I think he was he 4 for 4, 5 for 5? 5 for 5, so he's made, 21 of his last 22 shots. And he's playing his best basketball of his career these last 4 games. So let's hope for the best. But we'll see. I just left him in the training room, so we'll MRI's tomorrow.
Porter, the first game you couldn't make layups against them. Sam gets off to a great start. You guys dominate the paint against Missouri. What a turnaround!
Yeah, we shot 44%, I think, at the rim, which is not good, and we were much different tonight. Just stronger with the ball. Missouri's so big, long, and aggressive. They averaged 10 steals a game, and they only had 4 tonight. We had 9 turnovers. We scored 90s. How much did we score? 90. I don't know, is that 96? Yeah, was it 16 or 17 assists, 9 turnovers. But we weren't just only once or twice did we go off and take a shot not in the paint. Like we were getting to the rim or we were kicking out, playing the right way, and just doing so many good things. And I think against the press, I mean, I know you guys are all talking about everyone the 31 points Fierce had, but he had 1 turnover and 10 drawn fouls. Like I thought to handle Missouri's press, which is just coming, they come at you, and we handled it all night. And for him to only have 1 turnover, and I've seen them they made us look not good against the press down there. And I thought they only had 4 steals. That was a big reason why we won.
Porter, Sam goes out, Jalen has some foul trouble, and then he's kind of hurting. Just managing the minutes of Luke and Mo, especially what Mo did in the second half.
So we've talked in here about getting production from that 5 spot. And tonight I think there were 9 for 9 combined. And then you throw Luke in there, and Luke hit a 3. So, they did some really good things, and that's how you win. You need contributions, production. And we can be better defensively from that spot. I think he was much better defensively in the second half, Mo. But it was just huge. And I thought the other thing, too, is Mo got down there, and he caught the ball, and then he got fouled, and he made 4 straight free throws in there. And those are big plays, and contributions, I should say. And so we're going to need him. We're going to need Mo. We need Luke, Jalen, playing some small ball. So we'll figure that out going into Texas.
Porter, you guys went up at 18 in the second half. They cut it to 9. They're trying to stay in it. But what was key for you guys tonight to kind of keep them at bay?
To keep handling the press. When you don't handle the press and you turn it over and they score real quick, you're just giving them. You're not even taking any time off the clock. So I thought we handled the press. Sometimes it always wasn't so pretty, but they make you look like that. But I thought a lot of times it was good. But I thought we handled the press and didn't get those those pick sixes against the press that we've had. And now we look more like we did earlier. Like we just had a window there for 4 or 5 games. We just didn't handle it very well, and it's growth. I thought Fears was terrific handling it. 1 turnover, and they were coming at it the whole game. But they cut it to 9. And then we made some plays. I think we broke the press and got it to Jalen for a dunk. We kept on. We handled it, got fouled, made our free throws. So it wasn't like just turnover, basket, foul. I thought we were, and they were having a moment there where I think they might have made 5 threes in a row or something like that in there. Grill hit, I think, 2 of them. Pierce hit 1. I think Bates hit 1. I think Cruz hit 1. So they were really in that stretch, heating it up from 3, which they can do.
I know a lot's been asked of Jeremiah this season. He's had some ups and downs. He's playing good basketball down the stretch here. But for him to have this kind of game, just kind of knowing what's at stake for you guys at this point in the season, what's that say about him and his development?
I think the thing is that I thought his defense, his transition defense, his strength with the ball was at a high level. And that just changes us. And but he can draw 10 fouls. That's how his speed when they're coming running at a trap to be able to get around that's just huge for us. But I tell you though, I thought his defense was more possession by possession oriented. I thought that really was a key for us. And then I know I keep coming back to it, but to have 1 turnover that whole game against Missouri when that's an elite length pressure defense, to have 1 turnover, that's a storyline right there for Fears' game.
how big of it was it? You take some shots in the last couple of games, but you jumped on them early, put them on, I guess, coming from behind. 50 points in the first half offensively.
Yeah. I thought, we just keep making adjustments offensively, and I thought Sam was catching and finishing. Sam was catching and finishing. It wasn't a short arm. It wasn't. He's been confident in finishing, and but I thought that start got us out of the gate confident, because I've seen Missouri start so fast on there, and I really believe Missouri is a team that you can see playing at the end. I just think they got a lot of pieces, and I know we played really well tonight, and we needed it. But that start was huge, and I think Sam got us off to that start.
Porter was to say about your guys, the resiliency that they get it to 8, they get it to 9, but there's no panic and composure today.
So that's been so good with our team early, and then we had that little crunch in the middle. That Auburn, Florida, Alabama, and then you get a little chink in, a crack in that armor with your resiliency. And we talked about it in this room, and I'm just seeing it. We talked about the analogy of like when you get, everyone in gym class growing up played a tug of war. When one team's pulling, then all of a sudden the other one's in the flag is going back and forth. And you got to have that. You got to have that resistance pullback when the other team's pulling. And we have that. We've regained that resistance, that persistence when things don't go our way. And that's life. And that's why I keep, every day coming and practice with these guys and being like, you got to energy, believe, even after gut punches. You put a quad 1 in the bank, and now and I'm really happy for the guys. I'm happy for the guys at last home court right there. And now we got to go chase Texas tomorrow. But I want those guys to enjoy it right now. But we're gonna get right back at it and chase it for Saturday.
Porter, real quick on the emotion of the game, the last few minutes. I mean, you like to tell the guys you got the coat tie on tonight.
Yeah.
There was a lot of hugging and stuff going on. What was it like to send those guys out on senior night like that?
Just you go through a lot. You go through a lot in the season, and there's never been more pressure in college athletics than there's right now. There's a lot of pressure, and when you're going through it with your family, you're trying to block everything out. You're going through good times, bad times, and it's just emotional. And to see Jalen Moore, walk off the court and just with the win against a big team that we needed to win. Let's be, and just a lot of emotion and love in there for guys when you battle through adversity together. And I thought that was the emotion that we were having those guys walk off the court for the last time.
Was he superstitious?
No.
Coat tie, maybe? Is that something
It's a pain. I feel like I'm there, but we are 2-0 with Mikos this year. And I kept it on the whole game too.